Prime Minister Narendra Modi's tenure has been marked by a significant shift in India's foreign policy, with a pronounced focus on strengthening ties with the global south. This strategic pivot has positioned India as a vocal advocate for developing nations on the global stage, championing their interests and fostering a more equitable world order. Modi's approach to the global south is rooted in the philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family, and he has frequently articulated a vision of South-South cooperation based on mutual respect, solidarity, and non-interference. This approach distinguishes itself from traditional development models, which often come with political or economic conditions. A key initiative that embodies this vision is the Voice of Global South Summit, first convened by India in January 2023. This unprecedented virtual summit brought together over 125 countries from the global south to discuss their common challenges and priorities. The summit served as a platform for India to listen to the concerns of developing nations and to ensure their voices were heard in India's G20 presidency agenda. India's presidency of the G20 in 2023 was a landmark moment for the global south. PM Modi used the platform to actively advocate for the inclusion of developing nations' perspectives in global governance. The most significant achievement in this regard was the permanent admission of the African Union, AU, as a full member of the G20. This move was a direct result of India's push and was widely hailed as a historic step toward making the G20 more representative and inclusive. During its presidency, India focused on issues critical to the global south, including climate finance, sustainable development goals, food and energy security, and reforms of multilateral institutions. The New Delhi Leaders' Declaration reflected this focus with a strong emphasis on addressing the unique needs of developing countries. India also launched initiatives like the Global Biofuels Alliance to promote sustainable energy transitions, particularly in the developing world. India's engagement with the global south extends beyond diplomatic forums to concrete development assistance and economic partnerships. Under PM Modi, India's International Technical and Economic Cooperation (ITEC) program has been expanded and revitalized. This program provides training and capacity building to officials from over 160 countries in diverse fields like IT, healthcare, renewable energy, and agriculture. India has also focused on providing aid and support to its neighbors and other developing countries, especially in times of crisis. The Vaccine Maitri initiative during the COVID-19 pandemic saw India supply millions of vaccine doses and essential medicines to over 100 countries, earning it the title of the Pharmacy of the World. This act of medical diplomacy highlighted India's commitment to humanitarian assistance and its role as a reliable partner. Economically, India is strengthening its ties with the global south through trade, investment, and infrastructure projects. For instance, trade between India and Africa has surged, with Indian companies investing in sectors like telecommunications, pharmaceuticals, and mining. In Latin America, agreements have been made to secure critical resources like lithium, which are vital for India's clean energy transition. PM Modi has consistently championed the idea of sharing India's technological advancements for the benefit of the global south. India's digital public infrastructure, DPI, including platforms like the Unified Payments Interface, UPI, and Aadhaar, has been offered to other developing nations to help them build their own digital ecosystems. This is part of a human-centric approach to technology, advocating for its use in fostering social progress and financial inclusion rather than just commercial gain. India's leadership in the International Solar Alliance, ISA, an initiative launched in partnership with France, further underscores its commitment to the global south. The ISA aims to mobilize resources and promote the adoption of solar energy in countries with abundant sunlight, many of which are in the developing world. This initiative addresses the dual challenges of climate change and energy poverty, providing a sustainable pathway to development. Please subscribe to our channel and like and